Here's ABC. Goes back up. And he lays it straight in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Santos. Passes it to Caboclo. From downtown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to ABC. Six on the shot clock. Brownlee misses off the right iron. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Caboclo. The layup missed. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the pass to ABC. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Baseline jumper. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Diaz. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Puts up a 3. The shot by ABC, no good. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Santos. And it's denied. And they get it back. And the shot is good. Caboclo's got 7. Caboclo's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's blocked. Pass to Diaz. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Pass to Caboclo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
A mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's ABC. Elbow shot is on the way. They grab their own miss. Brownlee off with the layup. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. That one good for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Here's ABC to the right side. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Ramos. Trying to end the drought. The rebound by Diaz. Diaz has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Santos. From the arc. The shot, no good. Here's ABC. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Santos, the pass to Santos. Down low. Passes it to Santos. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's ABC. Brownlee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
To the middle. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Misses from close range. Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. 11 feet away. He doesn't hit that one.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Knocked loose. And they're on the break. Here's Santos, and it's blocked. Here's ABC. Steps back and fires. That one's not going to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Caboclo's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Brownlee takes it inside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Timeout.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So both teams changing it up here. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Inside, here's Ramos, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Out to the wing. Here's Huertas. Connects from three-point range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
To the inside. Here's ABC. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Huertas. To the paint. Here's Diaz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Misses from short range.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To the middle. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tipped away. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Takes the 13-footer, and he overshot that one, missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on ABC, and that'll be his third foul so far. At a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Wirtz. Five to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Cardoso. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Perez. Here's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Here's Neto. Lays it up off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to ABC. And that one, good. ABC's got 5 now.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Neto. Tries a 3. Here's Felicio. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. .26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to ABC. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by ABC, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Brazil up by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
And it's Lozada in at the 3, the small forward.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, 50% from the floor. And it's Felicio in at the 5 spot. Here's Neto. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's ABC. Down low. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And it's Caboclo in at the 4 spot. Got a piece of it. Pass to ABC. Passes it to Ramos. It's blocked. And here comes the break. Sinks that one from the post. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to ABC. Brownlee, and it ends up out of bounds. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Huertas looking over the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brownlee gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he's able to get it back. And that one misses from Caboclo. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Puts it up from 15. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep.
The shot, no good. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The pass to Santos. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's ABC. Steps back and fires. Good on the jump shot. Huertas has got 7 points.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Brownlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Huertas. 7 points in the game. Pass to Santos. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cardoso. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Brownlee laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Caboclo. 11 points in the game. Brownlee. The offensive rebound. He shoots again. Can't get the layup. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Two shots. Last on the first.
That free throw missing. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And he makes good on the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Burgess passes to Santos. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes to ABC. Trying his luck from deep. Drills the three-pointer. ABC's got 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Here's Cardoso. Misses the baby hook. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's ABC. It's deflected. Here's Burgess. He's got 7. Trying to get something going. Can't capitalize inside. Pass to ABC. It's blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Cardoso. The three-pointer is right on target. Shooting 41% for the game. Here's Ramos. With the floater. That shot is off. Shooting in this game, 45%. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Knocks it loose. Six to shoot. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 9. Now the pass to Caboclo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Perez. And a missed layup.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Not great, 40% for the game. Here he goes. The shot comes out.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
ABC grabs the board. Just 39% in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Just 39% in the second quarter. Pass to Diaz. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. Passes it to Perez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aguilar. The rebound by Diaz. Diaz has got 8 rebounds in this game. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. And he converts the layup.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
So it's the visitors now, down by 12. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's ABC, off target at the rim. Pass to Diaz. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. The pass to Santos. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Felicio with the rebound. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
Stretch.
Santos. Second chance shot. Felicio with the bucket. Felicio's got 5 points so far.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Floats one. And he lays it up and in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Brazil up by 16. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, how'd you see it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality or lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when the team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the home team has possession. And it's Caboclo in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. The shot misses. A lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Ramos. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Gilas. Five on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's ABC. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Santos, the pass to Diaz. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness. That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's ABC.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the shot goes in. ABC's got 4 points now in the quarter. Santos, the pass to Caboclo. Clock at 6. Here's Santos. Pass to Santos. Here's Doris. What about that dunk?
That was special. My this.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Diaz. He's got 13. Pass to Santos. Got a hand on it. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Neto, the pass to Santos. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's ABC. He's got 10. Takes a 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lozada the pass to Neto. Clock at 6. The shot. And the shot is long. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's ABC. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. And a pretty brutal 29% since the break. With some arc. That's tipped. He tries for 3. And they recover it. Yep, that one goes. 13 points in the game. 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Caboclo. He's got 11. And he banks in the layup.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Here's ABC, 11 points in the game. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Neto, the pass to Caboclo. Here's Lozada. The layup off target. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Amos can't hit. Being a respectable 47% from the field in this one. To the paint. A nice shot by Caboclo. Caboclo's got 13.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Brownlee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Neto. With the teardrop. Good. He's got 6. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. The baseline J. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter.
Timeout.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Here's Neto. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Ramos. Here's the teardrop. That one falls. He's got 8. And there's the pass to Lozada. Shoots. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Perez. Passes it to Aguilar. That shot, no good. I think it's leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Lozada. Here's Felicio. Good work there as it goes. Felicio's got 7. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Lozada. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. 40% from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Ball stolen. That shot off the mark. Being around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. The pass to Huertas. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Pass to ABC. Six to shoot. Driving inside. No good on the fadeaway. Gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And it's blocked. Here's Perez. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Passes it to Ramos. Here's ABC. Pass to Ramos. Right wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Huertas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Ramos. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Misses in close. Right around 41% from the field in quarter three. .112 left to play here in the third. There's the three. The shot by Diaz, no good. Shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Brown. A solo fast break, and that one is hammered home.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Count that one.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Wirtz. 10 points for him. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Santos. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Brazil up by 15. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brownlee, it's tipped. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
One shot.
The pass to Ramos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Neto surveying the floor. To the inside. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Another shot. Pass to Diaz. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And no good that time. Here's Ramos. Passes it to ABC. Seven for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Neto, the pass to Diaz. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's ABC. To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brownlee, and he uses the glass on the layup. 19 points in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot will not fall. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to ABC. And the pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. The rebound by Diaz. Diaz has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. To the paint, and it's blocked. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Aguilar. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Caboclo. Poke loose. He gets that one.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's ABC. Count that bucket. ABC's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Santos, the pass to Diaz. Now the pass to Santos. Over to the wing. Here's Caboclo. Over Ramos. Shot by Caboclo, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get it back, and he jams it with authority.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Here's Diaz. Into the lane, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here they come. Brownlee, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 23. And 40% in the fourth. Here's Diaz. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Down low. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
He lobs it up again, and it's blocked. Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Ramos. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
One shot. One shot.
Santos, the pass to Caboclo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He said, hey, We're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Brownlee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the free throw, no good. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Santos. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Here's ABC. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Santos. Fires from 14. It doesn't go for him.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Brownlee. The rebound by Diaz. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's Santos. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's ABC. He can't hit that time. Diaz the pass to Caboclo. Here's Diaz. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts and around 41% on the night. Brownlee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. .157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's ABC. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. 3 on the clock. Here's Perez. They get the rebound. Brownlee. And at last, they get one to fall. He has 29.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Pass to Caboclo. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Doing well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Pass it to ABC. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's Diaz. Shoots off the step back. Yes!
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout. What do you think, guys?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout.
40.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. Weirtus with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Here's ABC. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Caboclo. And rejected. And he recovers it. Clock at 6. Here's Diaz. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Caboclo. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's ABC. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Caboclo. Blocked! Here's ABC. And Caboclo pulls it down. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Ramos. Finished off the break.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot off that time. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The shot no good. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And he's going for the oop here. It doesn't go for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's ABC. He got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to Ramos. Tries it from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. Here's ABC. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this. Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Out to the wing. Baseline try. And he can't get that one. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Ramos. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Pass to ABC. The 3 is up. And Caboclo pulls it down.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Here's ABC. Offline from the high post. Shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Pass to Caboclo. Tipped away. And they're pushing it up. Fades. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Diaz. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pulls it. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's ABC. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Ramos. He's got 5. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range. Picked it. Offensive rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Down low. Here's Diaz. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Shot's good. And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Perez. Pass to ABC.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
The turnaround jumper. And that one hits the back iron. Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Felicio. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on the free throw. That one drops. He ties it up. Pass to ABC. Here's Perez. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by Felicio. And he buries his first look.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Perez. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's ABC missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. Looking to end the run. And he lays it in. Got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Diaz. Can't connect from short range. Shooting around 32% to begin this game. Here's Perez. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's ABC. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Pass to Felicio. Out to the right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Perez. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Fires the 3. The rebound by Felicio. Shooting around 40% early on here. They get it back. It's blocked. Here's Perez. Over to the left wing. Six to shoot. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. To the right side. 1:52 left in the opening quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Felicio. And it's ABC with a rebound. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Perez. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Felicio. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. To end the drought. Second chance effort. No good on the shot. Here's ABC. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. $50 seconds left to play in the first. To the left wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Perez. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here's the fast break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From 9 feet out. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ramos. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Diaz. Here's Caboclo. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Diaz. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key jumper, no good. Shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Count it. He has 7.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. A little mid-range shot is up. Misses off the right iron. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's ABC. And Caboclo pulls it down. Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the fadeaway.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Diaz. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The teardrop. And it's Diaz with a rebound. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's ABC. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Diaz. He's got 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here's ABC. Tipped. Pass to Lozada. Here's Caboclo. And he hits it to tie the game. He has 6.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And it's Diaz with a rebound. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Ramos. Offensive board.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Diaz. Launches a 3. No good.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Here's Ramos. He's got 7. And there's the drive. Here's ABC. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Diaz. To the inside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Perez. Just 4 to shoot. To halt the run. And it's Diaz with a rebound. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Lozada. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
So both teams making some changes here. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Perez. To the inside. Here's ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. No good that time.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Diaz. He's got 9. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Ramos. 7 points in the game. And it's ABC missing. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Inside. Here's Diaz. He's got 11. Here we go, all alone. Looking to end the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Shooting about 58% so far in the second. Shoots from the line. Tries again. Felicio, good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Ramos pulls it in. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shoot 2.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Shooting around 41%. Step back shot. Ramos pulls it in. Shooting just around 32% from the field. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
It's a close game here in L.A. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Pass to Perez. Fast break. Here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Ramos. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Down low. And it's ABC with a rebound. Shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's ABC. The rebound by Felicio. Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. A minute 20 left to play in the first half.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Pass to ABC. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. 1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Perez. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Shooting around 41%. 34 seconds left in the first half. To the left side wing. Pass to Neto. 5 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. Can't get it to drop. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Perez. Off the mark from 16 feet. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's ABC. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Caboclo to the middle. Ramos pulls it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Got a piece of it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. No good from 18. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Caboclo. He's got 6. Here's ABC. This for the tie. Counted from distance. He's got 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ooh, poked away. In transition. Here's Ramos. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. And they're on the break. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. It's not going to go for him.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Pass to ABC. 13 feet out. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Here's Diaz. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Can't cash it in from close range. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. 11 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Caboclo misses. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Ramos. He's got 11. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Lozada. No good with a layup. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's ABC. He's got 7. On the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Inside, right wing. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Pass to Caboclo. Here's Lozada. Here's Diaz. He's got 15. Out to the right wing. Here's Perez. No good off the back of the rim. To the paint. Here's Diaz. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Here's Perez. Shot from the top of the key. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Diaz for 3. The shot comes out. Shooting about 40% so far in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Uneasy, too, on the layup. So it's the home team now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high. high, and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Lozada. Deflected. He takes it in. They now take the lead. He has 6. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Shoots from the elbow. Here's Felicio. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
One shot.
Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to ABC. Lets a 3 fly. The rebound by Felicio.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
He tries for 3. Connects from downtown. Here's Perez.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's ABC. 9 points in the game. This one for 3. Neto grabs the miss. Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. 7 points in the game.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And it's good. 2 points. shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Pass to Felicio. To the wing, right side. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Misses from close range, shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter here. Driving in. Six on the shot clock. From deep. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's ABC. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's ABC. He's got 11 inside. This for the tie. That shot, no good. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting two.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the strike. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. 13 points in the game. Shooting only 39% so far in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Neto. And he drops that one in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 5. And we'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. Pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
To the middle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
One shot. Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Shooting 41% in this game. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Here's Ramos. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Second shot opportunity. And it's ABC with a rebound. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. He squares up and sinks it.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the inside. Diaz can't get it to go. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's ABC. And it's rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Diaz. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's ABC. Blocked. Pass to Caboclo. Five on the clock. Shots blocked. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Comes up empty down low. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to ABC. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Looking to get it going. He can't hit that time. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. The offensive rebound. Count that one.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Shooting just 37% so far in this one.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, they get a hand on it. Step back and fire. It's good. Off the glass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Caboclo. To the left wing. Can they get it? Ramos pulls it in. Gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Shot from 12. And it's ABC with a rebound.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Caboclo. To the paint. Here's Diaz. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Driving inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Caboclo. Nails the wide open jumper.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. And it's Diaz with the rebound. Inside. Caboclo misses. Shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Diaz. 4 on the clock. And a missed layup. Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Ramos, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Caboclo. Count it. Good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Here he goes. Ramos. And he banks in the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
To the inside. Diaz can't get it to go. Here's ABC looking to get back on track. And Caboclo pulls it down. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
With the floater. No luck on that one. Offensive rebound. The layup misses.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to ABC. There's the steal. Here's Diaz. To the paint. Off target at the rim. Shooting 40% from the field in this one. And is blocked. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Here's ABC. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one falls. That one misses. Shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to Diaz. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Here's Caboclo. Goes back up. Here's ABC. Pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
One shot. One shot.
.52 seconds left in the game. Here's Diaz. It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Defended by Thompson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. .27 seconds left in the final quarter. He's off on the layup. Pass to Neto. Stripped away. Now here's Thompson. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Santos. Pulls it up. He drains the quick shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Here's Diaz. Inside. And the layup is good.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
It's good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Brownlee misses off the left iron. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Steps back and shoots. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Santos. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's ABC. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Santos. Comes up empty down low. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brownlee. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.